Well, welcome, folks. I'm Sherman Ray, and this is Spotlight with the Black Business Chamber of Commerce. And today's special guest is Guy Dawson. He's the principal at P&R Connections and Classic Communications, all that stuff. Guy, welcome to the show today.
Thank you so much for having me, Sherman. It's a pleasure.
Fantastic.
Always a pleasure.
And Guy is also the vice chairman of the Black Business Chamber of Commerce, and we are so fortunate to have him. He's got many years of experience in social media and public relations. But Guy, I could tell your whole story. Let me give you the opportunity to tell your story. Tell us a little bit about Guy Dawson.
Wow, that's a long story, man. I'm turning 50 and
50
in a month and a half. So that I've been on the planet. That's a very long-winded answer I could give you, but I'll cut to the chase.
Yeah.
I'm from Long Beach, California.
Mm-hmm.
I've lived in Vegas since 1996. I've been an entrepreneur basically all my life. I started my first business when I was 11 years old. Mowing lawns, washing cars, and just got bit by the entrepreneurial bug at an early age. Mm-hmm. And it's just been something that has been important to me throughout all my life. I've been involved in a host of different business ventures, made money, lost money, like most entrepreneurs.
Yeah, that's kind of part of what business is, isn't it?
Learned a lot of lessons and enjoyed the ride. And I started my current company, Classic Communications, PR and Advertising, in 2008, which was an interesting time for those of us who are involved in business right now, and we're experiencing some interesting times.
Sure.
When this started to happen, Sherman, it was like I really clicked.
Yes.
I said, wait a minute. And that's one of the great things about hanging around in business for a while.
Yeah.
You have frame of reference.
Sure.
So I started my business back in 2008. Was, for all of you, it was a very interesting time to start your business.
Yeah, I think that's probably putting it mildly. This was probably at the bottom of the market. Everything was just kind of tanking at the time, and that's when you decided to start a business.
Yeah, I started it. I mean, I had plans. I had written out my business plan a couple of years. I mean, I felt like I'm going to do this, and some of the challenges with it, of course, is being a PR and marketing guy. A lot of businesses pull their money out of PR and marketing. When things go badly, unfortunately, people don't recognize that the thing you need to do when things don't go well, it's not just because I'm a PR and marketing guy and I make a living this way, but that's the truth. But people need to see your business more when things are difficult, not less when things are difficult.
That's right. Yeah, they actually need to see your business more. And as a matter of fact, you see a lot of businesses right now. I know with the chamber, we've got about 3,100 businesses that are a part of our Facebook page. And there's only really a handful of those guys that are out there just hitting it every single day. And I think they get it. I mean, they really do.
Yeah, that's the way to go. I mean, you definitely have to be very focused on the presence of your business under these circumstances. And, things were going really well for a while, right, Sherman? We had this big uptick in business and things were really going around. But, the cycles of life and of business, you have to be able to accept the good with the bad and roll with the punches. And so I feel, with my particular business, over the last couple of years, we've really done a lot to start to embrace the online platforms.
Yeah, sure.
So being able to help people online. And I mean, for me, that's just great now because here we are, right? We're online everywhere. So
everywhere. That's true. Even before we started the broadcast here, you had just finished up another segment of your life because you're involved with Toastmasters in addition to your PR and all that. So I'm going to segue just a little bit because we only have a couple minutes here. What is one of the biggest things that you see businesses struggling with right now, especially as it relates to the pandemic, the COVID pandemic? So because you've been doing this a long time and things have changed quite a bit, but businesses are probably struggling with some things more than others. What do you think they're struggling with the most right now?
I think businesses that run really systematically are doing well. But businesses that were just kind of winging it and just doing things, you can get by a long time in business without having structure. I mean, if you got a good product, people like it, and you can just keep fulfilling your orders, you can stay afloat. I've done it. You can stay afloat in business like that. But when stuff goes wrong, right, when things are bumpy or you have these unforeseen circumstances like this, businesses that don't have a good structure and a good and that don't do things systematically, so that running that just purely solopreneur business where you're just out there selling, right? And I'm all about hustling. I mean, you have to start with hustle, but you also have to run a business with the hustle. Yeah. So that's what I see businesses who don't have much structure. Sure. Or didn't really have a plan for going about the business, that are transactional. Yeah, businesses that are purely transactional without a real plan and a strategy for how they run, systems for how they run. Those types of businesses are going to really struggle in these times.
Well, I'm so glad to hear that, Guy, because one of the things that we're going to be doing as a part of the chamber is bringing on experts like yourself who are social media PR guys, and I think that's going to be something you're going to be able to work with. Is that a fair analogy? You're going to be able to work with business owners, especially our members, who are coming on, and they might be struggling with this. But I believe somebody like you, Guy, can bring a huge change and maybe a paradigm shift in their minds, because they've been used to just kind of winging it, just winging it. If it works, it works. If it sticks to the wall, it sticks to the wall. But I believe something you said, that they need a structure, and that is what you're going to be able to bring to the table. So I'm very excited about that.
Yeah, I'm excited about the opportunity, Sherman, and being on the board and being of service to other African American entrepreneurs, and we have so much power. And I mean, so just coming together under the umbrella of the Black Business Chamber of Commerce, and I mean, I've always really admired the things that Sherman does, and his leadership and his willingness to bring our people together, to harness the power that we have, the economic strength that our people have is just so untapped.
It is.
And so whatever I can do to contribute to the success of all of you out there, and help you to be more effective with your marketing and your PR endeavors, or things that that's not really so much of a public relations solution that I offered a second ago. Is more of just an overall experience in business that I've had. Sure. So in any way, if I can help someone, I mean, I've made all of mistakes.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
You don't need to make them. Yeah, you don't need to make them all. I've made them, many of them, not all of them, but many of them for you. And so, however I can contribute and make your business successful, my business more successful, and the chamber more successful, I'm all about that show.
Well, thank you so much, Guy. And I've been on with Spotlight here with the Black Business Chamber with Guy Dawson. He's the principal over at Classic Communications, PR Connections, Classic Communications. Guy, if people want to get a hold of you before they come in to a class to be a part of your class, how can they get a hold of you?
Well, they could call us at 702-845-6129. That's the company phone number. Or you can visit our website, classiccommunications.net.
Fantastic. Guy Dawson, folks, Vice Chairman of the Black Business Chamber of Commerce and entrepreneur. Thank you so much, Guy. We'll talk to you soon.
Thank you, Sherman.
All right. Bye-bye.